Joe Hopkins here, and today I'm doing an album review, another episode of You Need to Hear This Album. And you need to hear this album, dude. Like, seriously, I'm already having a drink here. If you got a problem with that tough crap, right? I got me some twisted tea, half and half. Very, very rednecky of me, right? All right. So I've been listening to some Peso Pluma, right? I dig the dude, I really do. My wife described him as like the new Cafe Tacuba. And for some of his older stuff, yeah, I could see it, right? I've heard his stuff before, and I've heard Tito Double P before. And this album, Dinastia, oh my God, dude, I love this shit. I really love it, and you do need to hear this album, right? This is a whole kind of a new old direction this is going in, and I say that because the instrumentation, I recognize this. I recognize where they're going with the sound, right? This is very Latin jazz. Buena Vista Social Club. It reminds me of that, like a lot of that Latin jazz stuff, a lot of flamenco guitar on it. I love the band. Absolutely love it, man. The production is amazing. They did a really great job on this. The mix is perfect. This album is so good. Now, as a brass guy, I started out in brass. I love a good horn section. Love it. Absolutely. I don't play a horn anymore. Haven't in years, but that's where I got my start. And I've always just had a hard-on for a good horn section. And this has got it. Oh, my God. They got a lot of traditional, like, Mexican sound with the horn section, and a lot of just real jazzy stuff, man. This is like bossa nova times 10. I love it. I love the how up it feels. It's straight fire. And I mean, you know, Peso Pluma, Tito Double P, both of them, they have great voices. They have great flow. Admittedly, I can't quite keep up, right? I don't speak Espanol as well as I'd like. And, I mean, they're really moving, right? It's hip-hop. They're really moving. It's hard for me to keep up. I recognize some words here and there, especially the bad words, okay? I know you guys, you're cussing a lot. I get it. It's cool. Those are the words I know, recognize a little bit quicker than the others. But, you know, that's just, you know, par for the course, man. It's like asking for somebody who doesn't speak much English to, you know, listen to Wu-Tang Clan. You're not going to keep up. But I love their flow. I love the sound of it. I love where it's going. I love their voices. Really, both of them. They got great voices, man. Peso Pluma, I love his name too. Featherweight. That's cool. From somebody that used to box, yeah, I dig it. You throw in the reference there. That's cool. But I love the band. I can't get over the band. Absolutely great arrangements, great horn section. Like I said, man, real jazzy stuff right out of the Stan Getz playbook, but hyped up. It's got real energy. You know what I mean? It's good stuff. I've always been a big fan of Latin jazz, right? I mean, originally, when I was first learning an instrument, I wanted to learn the saxophone because I was a big Stan Getz fan. I ended up with the baritone horn because that's what we had. We didn't have a saxophone. My dad had a baritone horn that one of his friends lent him and then never came back for. So my little brother took up the horn, and I think he still has the same, that old baritone horn from like 1988 that, well, it was used when we got it. It's old. It was an old horn. But anyway, like I said, man, as a brass guy, as a dude that's always loved Latin jazz, and I love it. I love it. And it does remind me of that like Brazilian jazz sound like Stan Getz to a degree, but really amped up. You know what I mean? I love the sound. What can I say? I love the guitar work. Good Lord. If you're a guitar guy, listen to this. Just put it on and listen to the guitar work on this. It's straight, you got the Mexican influences, the flamenco influences. I mean, very Spanish, Portuguese style guitar work on it. Just so good. It's just so damned good. There's just a lot of different influences all put together here. It gives it a very traditional sound, but with this hip-hop modern flavor slapped over it, and it works. It works better than I thought that would work. If somebody described this to me, I'd be like, okay, Latin jazz, flamenco, traditional Mexican, you can hear the Mexican folk influences in it, that kind of stuff, and then do hip-hop on it. And I think, okay, that's not going to come off very good. Plus, you have two rather large artists. Usually when you have this featuring this other person, it's a lot of times I'm like, okay, it just comes off as one of them was shoehorned into this. But this doesn't at all. All of this works very well together. This album is very much a collaboration. It doesn't feel like one of the artists was the main thing and the other one was just kind of crammed in there. This feels very collaborative. They feel like a hip-hop group, kind of like Wu-Tang Clan or Run DMC, where it's several people and they mesh together and this is a group. It's a group effort. That's what it feels like. And damn, it just comes off so good. You can tell these guys work really well together. The back and forth between them is done superbly. This is solidly good hip hop, and at the same time is a solidly good instrumental album as well. If you're not into hip hop, but you really love flamenco guitar and Latin jazz and that kind of thing, you'll love this album. If you love hip hop, you'll like it. You'll appreciate this. No matter what direction you're coming from, I think you'll like this. If you're an instrumental guy, if you're a horn guy, you're going to like this. If you're a guitar guy, you're going to find something in this that turns you on. This was just all around really, really good. There's something in here that will appeal to almost anybody. The arrangements, the musical arrangements are so good. The choral pieces, there are a couple choral pieces where they have a choir, and it's just done so well. It's put together so well. This is one of those things that even if you don't like Latin music, you could probably like this. Even if you don't like hip-hop, you'd probably like this. Even if you're not into jazz, you'd probably like this. And I keep comparing it to jazz because it is. The horn section is so Latin jazz. They got a Latin jazz horn section, and they're so fucking good. And these guys are on tour right now, right? Right now, they're on tour. You can probably go see them. My wife wanted to go see them. She said, hey, do you have this day off? And I don't. I can't get it off. I can't go see them. They're playing Jiffy Lube live in Bristow, Virginia. It's like 2 hours from where I live on April 28th. And I can't get it off because I've got training that week. It's a requirement for my job. I have to go. I can't miss it. Or I would really go out of my way to see this show. The only other thing that gives me pause is the whole immigration issue in the U.S. right now. I've noticed a lot of Latin artists are sort of avoiding the U.S. at the moment. I think part of that is they don't want to screw over their audience. If there was any place for ICE to set up, it would be in the parking lot of this show and just grab people on their way out. And I'm not saying that's gonna happen. It's just a concern of mine, right? Look at me. I'm pretty white. I'm probably not getting snatched up, but you never know. But my wife is less white than me, a little browner than I am, not in skin tone, but in ethnicity. So I'm a little concerned about going to see Latin artists, right? just, it is what it is, man. I went to see Mana late last year, I think it was, and I don't know if I'd go to that show today. And I'm not surprised that a lot of these guys aren't touring. I mean, that's kind of, you run the risk of screwing over your audience, especially with this show being literally half an hour from DC. I'm a little skeptical about that. Not to go on too much about that. We're supposed to be talking about this album, but it is a concern of mine. Personally, if you're super white and everybody in your family is, it's one thing. I am married to a wife who was born in Mexico. She wasn't born in this country, so I worry about this. But they are on tour. If you get a chance to go see them, God, and it's Peso Pluma and Tito Double P touring together to support this album they just did. I'm really, oh God, did they get the same band that was on the album to tour with them? Because the band is so good. So good. I mean, good Lord, man, that horn section almost makes me come in my pants. Honestly, they're that good. Oh man, the guitar work. Like I said, I'm primarily a guitarist in case, I mean, look behind me, in case you couldn't tell, right? And I started out with blues and then classical. And learning classical guitar, you get in a little bit of that flamenco stuff. I'm not saying I'm that good at it, but that's where my basis in guitar was. I had a great guitar teacher. She was a piano teacher who then did the guitar class in my high school. So she taught the proper way. She taught classical guitar. And I've always really, ever since then, I've always had a real appreciation for that type of guitar, classical and flamenco and like the traditional old school guitar techniques. And I gotta say, the guitar work on this album really turns me on. It's just such good stuff. If you're a guitarist, if you're a real guitar guy or an appreciator of guitar stuff, this album is worth listening to because the guitar work on it is so superb. And it's just, damn, it blew my fucking mind. I was expecting Latin hip hop. I was kind of just expecting what Latin hip hop is now, which is just a beat, 3 chords. It's the same thing everyone else does. And this isn't that at all. This is so far from what the other Latin hip hop artists are doing. This is so much better. This is what all the rest of them should be doing. Something like this. Stretch out a little bit. Just get away from 3 chords and a drum loop. For God's sake, Peso Pluma, Tito Double P, you guys did it right. You took some traditional influences. You threw in some of the hottest jazz horns you could find. You put in Spanish, flamenco, Portuguese guitar work that is just mind-blowingly good. You got the best musicians. You got the best singers for your choral arrangements. You put choral stuff in it. Come on, man. This is just next level shit. This is done so well. This is an album whoever's watching this, you need to hear. This album, need to. This is something that can stand the test of time. And in a day and age of right now, where there's just so little that I think will actually stand the test of time, it's just so refreshing to hear something like this. And it's just it's so fresh. You have, and obviously these aren't the first people to take traditional influences and put like a modern feel on it, but I haven't heard anything quite like this done this way. And it's been a long time since I've heard something done this well, where everybody on this is obviously a professional, like a high-level professional, and there's so much going on. It's so well put together. It's so complicated. The music is, in a lot of places, very complicated. It's complex and layered. And there's so much to it. It's just fucking good. And this is, and it's hooky. It's still hooky. Right? Dopamina. Listen to, or is that what it's called? Yeah, whatever. It's the second track on the album. I think it's like the single from it. You listen to it, and it's hooky. It grabs you. It's an earworm. And at the same time, complex. And there isn't much of that going on. There are a lot of really hooky stuff that they're just throwing on TikTok or YouTube, and it's a nice 30-second clip. And if I hear that, that 30 seconds of this particular song one more time, I swear I'm going to kill myself. This, I did pick 30 seconds of it. The hookiest 30 seconds. I could listen to that on repeat. It would get annoying because I'd want to hear the rest of the song, because the rest of the song is that good. But it is hooky, and it is something that you could use as a sound bite. And at the same time, it's still a good song. It's not like that sound bite is just the next 30 seconds is the same, and the 30 seconds after that is the same, and the next 30 seconds is just a repeat. It's not that at all. It's worth listening to. It's actually worth listening to, worth dissecting, worth really considering. Oh, man. I do love me some Twisted Tea. All right. So that's my review of it. I'm not playing any clips of it on here. Go check it the fuck out for yourself, man. Look it up. You're already on YouTube. Type it in, Peso Pluma, Dinastia. It'll come up. Tito double P. Look it up. Look it up and listen to it. If you don't have the gumption to type some shit in, because I'm sick of people getting on the comments and saying, well, you didn't play enough of a selection from it. You didn't play enough clips of it. The clip wasn't long enough that you played. Fuck you. Look it up. There's right there. There's the search bar. It's right above me. You can go just right up there and fucking type it in and look it up. It's worth looking up. It's worth checking out. This is one of the best albums I think that has come out in quite some time, as far as musicality, as far as being worth listening to, worth giving a chance to. This is one of the best. And I'm saying that I mean, I've reviewed quite a few excellent albums on here, and this is one of the better ones. This is one of the best albums to come out in the last 20 years, in my opinion, as far as just as far as being worth listening to. Just because this comes off as one of the best jazz albums I've heard in a long time, one of the best flamenco albums I've heard in a long time, one of the best hip-hop albums I've heard in a long time. It's such a mix, and they didn't cheap out on any of it. All of it was done incredibly well. It's not a hip-hop album with a little bit of jazz horns. It's not a jazz album with some hip-hop. It's hip-hop, it's jazz, it's flamenco, it's traditional. It's the whole thing. And all of it was done top-notch and fitted together so well that it's seamless. It doesn't feel like anything was just crammed in just to be there. It was all well thought out. That's what it is. This was well thought out, well executed, well produced, well mixed. It was just well done. Good on you guys. You check that album out. All right, go. Type it in. Check it the fuck out. And yeah, I love you guys, right? Don't forget, all right, I do music too. It's mostly rock and roll stuff. I know it's cheesy. I'm a cheesy old rock and roll fucking hippie. I got links to streaming down below, and at the end here there'll be a playlist. It says Talking Dogs. That's my new album. It's rock. It's metal. It's check me out too. What the fuck? Why not? Because just fuck you, fuck me, fuck the world, fuck it all. Listen to my music. God damn you all, man. And I love you guys. Right? I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, baby. Bye bye.